So we just got back from seeing Deadpool and Wolverine. This is a quick little review of our thoughts and how the movie went and how I feel it impacted, I guess, the former Fox series, current MCU, multiverse. This is our thoughts, opinions, how much we liked it, what we liked about it, what we didn't like about it, and mainly just a little bit of a tangent of us rambling about where we think it might go next. It's just our overall thought. Enjoy.
So again, go overall opinion on this film. Just go.
It was alright. It's hard to decipher. I mean, story wise, I'd give it like a 6, but like overall, I mean, it's entertaining. It hits all the plot points for what a Deadpool movie, I guess, should be. The story doesn't start picking up until halfway through the film. They start with one story, and then halfway through the film, it completely changes because, you know, like, and then the freaking slow motion scenes. That movie could be an hour and 45 minutes if there wasn't so many damn slow motion scenes in that movie.
It's like 7, right? At least.
No, there's at least 12 slow-mo scenes and only one superhero landing.
Well, I like it too, also, but I would give it more like an 8. I think it's because I enjoyed the whole film the whole way through, and everything I've seen. It's like, I guess the main problem is you have to know who Wolverine is to. I mean, you should at this point, because you're now getting a new introduction of it again. But the story was it was fun, it was different. We got to pay a great homage to Fox in general, because obviously that's no more.
Right.
Final thoughts?
Overall, it was a good film. It just has a lot of, once you sit down and analyze it for like a fan, but to nitpick it and understand what they're trying to do with the movie, it's not meant to, to me, it feels like the movie's not meant to be intertwined with the next project that's coming up. To sit there and watch it,
It was fun.
It was fantastic.
Deadpool and Wolverine in general are just great characters, but I get what you're saying. The movie was funny, but when you sit down and analyze everything, it's not like...
It's got the variables of what the first and second Deadpool movies were.
So, when Deadpool goes to the Void, we meet, essentially, all of the cameos just come on piling in. What's it be named? Sabretooth, Toad, Azrael, Lucy Liu played her, but the girl with the long fingernails from X-Men 2, Elektra, Blade, and Gambit. In the Void, things get pruned. So we can tell our story of our universe dying because Fox is gone, and through that we can actually give the other ones who lost their series an ending.
But that's the thing, like, they said that they were going all out for this movie, and it just would have tipped the scales. I feel like it would have tipped the scales in the movie's favor if they actually included all of the Fox cinematic universe, and that they were, and the plot was more towards that they were destroying Fox MCU. It would have been cooler to be like you already got Chris Evans, Captain America, but
he's not playing Captain America.
He's not playing Captain America. It would have been cool to also have Daredevil, or wasn't Charlie Cox, but
Ben
Affleck.
Also, we see the Hulk for like a brief second, but it's not played by Mark Ruffalo. It has stock footage of him and Wolverine's reflection of his claws, but all we see is like a CGI Hulk stand-in that kind of smacks Deadpool. We did see Thor in stock footage, or at least save the cameo from Charles Xavier in like Wolverine's flashback to how he failed. Like give us like at least a very brief cameo where we see him, you know, maybe he discovers him dead. Also, how the did random people kill the X-Men? Because Logan says like the people came and killed. So you're telling me they killed Beast, Jean Grey, Charles Xavier, Rogue? They all just couldn't fight back. It's impossible.
Well, let's also talk about the fact that everybody in the Void literally lives in the Mad Max universe. That's legitimately like...
Well, even the cars like Mad Max-esque. It's like, I don't get why the Deadpools who fight Deadpool Wolverine, why they work for Cassandra Nova? Like, what was it? Like, what did they get in the outcome? Because she said, "My friends will stop you." Then they all came out, and like, why were they working for her?
If they worked for her, why weren't they there when they raided her camp?
For what it is, from what I'm understanding, and if this is the case, because they're not saying anything right now because it's too soon, the Deadpool stays in his universe, which is the old Fox universe. Now he has Wolverine as well. Here's what I don't understand, because at the end of Captain Marvel, or the Marvels, the one girl is sent to a universe where Beast is there, and he's wearing like the like the CGI Beast.
Yeah.
Is that Wade Wilson's universe? So my thing is like, well, what's the plan next? If Deadpool is not in the MCU because he's back in his own world with his own life, what's next for Wade Wilson? Is he gonna go and travel through time and go back to the MCU? What's gonna happen to him?
It's tough to say. It's strong enough to be able to do repeatedly to get people to be like, oh man, that's awesome. I can't believe they did that.
In the grand scheme of things, what does this say for the characters? Like, what's next for Wolverine? Is he going to stay alive and retired? Will he come back for the Avengers film? Will Deadpool have sequels in his own universe outside of the MCU unless they want him to fight in the Avengers? Anyway, I'd say watch it, like and subscribe. Any final thoughts?
Go see Deadpool and Wolverine.